Hey guys, welcome to the Lou Huddle, where all we do is talk about sports and have a great time doing it. We have Austin.
Some horse shit.
We have Brad.
Yeah.
We have P.
No.
Alright. And we have me, Bruno. And this is the Lou Huddle, and it starts now. Alright, quick intro. Austin. We're starting with basketball here, and we got beef. You're telling me and Brad. Alright, first off, everyone's back together. Woohoo! Yay! Lou Huddle. Woo! Alright, going back to it. Basketball. Austin, you're telling me that me and Brad did not do a great job about the basketball segment last week.
First and foremost, I want to apologize to all of our listeners out there, all across the country, for the atrocity that you guys had to go through last week.
Hey,
In terms of NBA.
I thought my half was fine.
And I also want to apologize in advance and behind from last week as well about the atrocity of Bruno's baseball knowledge.
What's wrong with that? I thought Randy Johnson was a closer. I genuinely thought he was.
That's criminal.
And Prince Fielder is a third baseman. Was a third baseman.
Bruno... Okay.
T-ball does not count.
Bruno also mentioned that guys like Anthony Davis do not play defense.
No. He cries like a little bitch when his finger gets jammed.
Anyways, I just wanted to first and foremost apologize for that atrocity you guys had to go through last week. Anyways, we're back. Zach and I know some basketball. Brad knows a little basketball, but you guys both agree that there are no NBA rivalries, and I
100% agree with that. And I will stand by that statement.
Can you even name all 30 NBA teams?
And let me tell you why.
AP, I needed a heated rivalry. That's what I need. You know, I just don't see the passion anymore.
I haven't watched that show.
OKC San Antonio.
AP, I need the spark. All right, I need the spark that I used to see 10 years ago.
That's
I
what I'm
don't see that
saying.
anymore.
That's the point.
Nothing's the same as it was 10 years ago.
You telling me hockey rivalries are the exact same as it was in the 90s and 80s and 70s?
No.
You telling me football
the
is?
rivalries change. Rivalries change. In the NHL, the Blues are kind of going away from... There's still an underlining factor that Chicago and the Blues... Yeah, rivalries. But as far as the NHL goes, I would count the Blues more of a rivalry with the National Predators over anything.
No.
Yeah.
See, Brad, you're agreeing with this guy. Let me just.
I'm not agreeing.
Or even, no, the Winnipeg Jets. That's a great one.
That's not a rivalry, though. The rivalry has to be
a developing
years.
rivalry.
No, but
It's a heated
years
rivalry.
of constant competition.
They're at each other's throats.
For how long? How many years? How long?
2 years, but there's always new rivalries forming. Compared to the Celtics and the Lakers that have been going on for at least a fucking century. Bro, what? And where's the heated rivalry, like Brad said? They're all kissing and making out with each other.
Do you not see
All right, first off, there's no way I said no rivalry. I just don't. It's not intense like it used to be.
You agree?
Intense.
You agree with Bruno's
It's not
statement,
intense like it used to be.
No sport is.
I don't know. Isn't there like 300 penalty minutes between the Florida Panthers and the Tampa Bay Lightning right now?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
okay.
that's a
How many
great
suspensions were about the? How many times has Isaiah Stewart had been suspended from the league this year?
Yeah, but he's just out for
one
blood. He
guy.
don't give a fuck about
It
anybody.
doesn't matter.
That's
I mean,
one
it's
guy.
Still an intense rivalry.
Victor Wembanyama hates everybody. Won't shake hands after a game. Ultra competitive. Bruno, did you not watch Golden State versus the Cleveland for 4 straight NBA Finals?
No.
That was about 6 years ago or 7 years ago. 8 years ago.
We're going off 6 years ago. Like Brad's point.
But
That's
for-
6 years ago.
for rivalries,
what
there has to
about current? The
There has to
past
be-
2 years. 2
OKC
years.
San Antonio just gave
There's
you.
no rivalries that form in 2 years. There's just not.
Not new rivalries. Not new rivalries. You're retracting your statement. You're saying that I'm saying that there's no heated rivalries. You're saying that 6 years ago that there was a heated rivalry. Give me a
This is
heated
what we've
rivalry
been missing.
in the
All
past
right,
2
this
years.
is what we need.
This is what we need. Bruno,
This
think
is
of the
what we
biggest rivalries in all of sports. How many are hockey?
I need more than 2 hands.
Okay,
With 10
give me the
fingers.
top 7 or 8 rivalries in all of sports, or any of them hockey.
Are any of them hockey?
No.
Yes.
Talking about
No.
like all time?
All
All
time.
time?
All time. None of them are hockey.
I would count, if we're counting Montreal and Boston for the
No.
original 6.
No, sir. There's at least 2 NBA. 3 total basketball, probably.
Soccer's got the London Derby.
Get the
Soccer?
fuck out of here.
You
That's
lost
a
me there,
heated
bro.
one.
What are we
the
talking
Cristiano
about?
Ronaldo and the Lionel Messi rivalry.
Look,
Bruno's just trying to fucking put a white
Well,
flag
you're
up right now.
telling me all
Little,
sports rivalries.
little,
Are any of them hockey? Yes.
North American sports.
little biased on my end, but to me, the greatest rivalry, one of them, all right, it's definitely the greatest football one. It's the Packers and Bears. Come on.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
okay,
I
yeah.
agree with that one.
It's not top 3, but it's one of them.
I would say it's top 3.
Okay, Yankees, Red Sox.
Yankees, Red Sox are also up there. I agree with you there.
Duke, UNC.
Lakers, Celtics.
Yeah.
I
That
agree
sounds-
with you there. I'm
That
not.
sounds like
I'm
the
not
top
arguing.
3 right there.
That's a great top 3. But the thing is that I
Duke,
am not
UNC.
arguing.
Duke, UNC, Michigan, Ohio State.
I am not arguing, Austin. You're missing the straight. You're missing it.
You're
I'm
missing
not
it.
arguing. Damn it, Austin. I'm not arguing with you that there are no rivalries. What I'm saying is that there's no more heated rivalries. Where is the intensity when the rivals actually play against each other? Where's the blood, sweat, and tears?
And we were saying that there are no true heated rivalries like there were back in the day in any current North American
You just
sport.
said that the Lakers and whatever, the Cavs 6 years ago were heated. Give me in the past
It's the
fucking...
Warriors. It's the
Give me-
Warriors and the Cavs. And then 2, you need more than just 2 years
to be a
to
rivalry.
have a rivalry. You can't just say, oh, they don't like each other the last 2 years. That's an all-time rivalry. You just can't. A rivalry is historical. It's over time. It's over. You can't just say over the last 2 years. I don't even remember what I did for freaking breakfast yesterday. But I can tell you what I did 10 years ago.
And Bruno,
It's
you
gotta be
can't.
historical.
You can't win the argument by lower or raising your voice and yelling.
Okay, fine. I'll say it in a calm manner for you to understand.
Look, can I step in real quick?
No. No, go ahead, Brad. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, Bruno, I understand your logic with the Jets. It's building. It's not there. It's like you and Jack, okay? That rivalry, fresh, okay? It's fresh.
That dude needs to go to
everyone,
work.
it's fresh. It's like, okay, all right. It's it's like when you start dating somebody new, okay? It's fresh, all right? That's right. That's the rivalry with the Jets, all right? As far as my opinion about the NBA currently right now, I mean, obviously I don't watch it as much as our resident expert. All right. Now I'm not saying not all time, because obviously Lakers and Celtics, 2 of the best franchises in NBA history. Am I right, AP?
Yep, you'd be correct.
Most successful. I mean, again, the game's kind of gone away from this because obviously, when I think of heated rivalry, that's one of my favorite parts about watching The Last Dance was the Pistons and the Bulls. Do you get that nowadays? You said Wemby doesn't shake hands. I like that in a player. I also hate it in a player because I'd hate to play against that guy, but I like it from my point of view. But I like. I'm seeing different things build lately. Different teams being up there, which is nice. Shout out to your Knicks. I like seeing them up there. I'm a Knicks supporter because you're a Knicks supporter.
Appreciate it.
But I'd love
I
to
got you some
see.
Knicks gear.
I would love to see.
Who's the Knicks?
Honestly,
rivals?
I'd love to see a fight break up between the Celtics and the Knicks. That would just be great.
the in playoffs again. The Knicks' rival, Bruno, all time is the Miami Heat. I would say currently probably either Philly or Detroit.
All right, I'm getting 76ers. I got a bud who is a 76ers fan. I'm going to borrow some merch.
Name one 76ers player.
Yep.
The
Canceled.
guy.
The guy
Fuck,
with
the
the
center.
eyes?
The center. I know the center.
Yeah, every team has
Fuck.
one. Yep.
Ah.
Moving on.
Joel
Rivalry.
Embiid.
You
Yeah, look it
Joel
up.
Embiid.
No, I didn't. I didn't look it up. I didn't look it
Uh-huh.
up. I swear to God, I couldn't. I just couldn't remember his name.
Anyway,
Moving
let's
in
get to some
terms
news.
of, we should make a leaderboard or a tally mark for intense debates here on the show. Austin won. Cha-ching.
You did not win that one because you still didn't answer my fucking question.
Bruno, you
Bruno,
Where you can't argue that there is no more heated rivalry like there used to.
Bruno,
back in the
there
day.
is what sport has a heated rivalry like they used to?
Every single sport.
brother. Okay.
There's still bad blood.
Moving
but
on.
There is,
just-
but nothing is like it used to be. We've talked about this like so many times now. Nothing used to be the same. Like when I brought my dad to the hockey game, he was like, "That's a penalty. This is a penalty. How many stupid penalties are there?" There was like 9 penalties that game. Brad was with us. And he goes, I remember they used to bleed on the ice in the 80s and 90s, and no game is the same just because of everything that's changed in it. So, one, the rivalries have taken a hit, and two, I think the only league that has like a true rivalry anymore is,
Baseball.
yeah, I think baseball does it well because, well, they just switched theirs too, their schedule. But football has always done it well because, like how Brad was saying, the Packers and Chicago, they play each other twice a year.
And honestly,
Baseball
when
got
I look
away
at
from that.
Like, I look at the Cubs and the Cardinals. Like, growing up, you used to hate Chicago, and I
We couldn't
still
go to a game.
I still hate
Chicago.
I
do,
still
but
fucking hate that
you just
city.
you don't see it in the players.
No.
I agree.
That's
Like, how many times did you guys see? I feel like every year, at least once a year when we were growing up, from like 2004 to like 2011, they got in a fight every year at Busch Stadium.
Yes. Yeah, or at least a screaming match at each other.
That, and then like either from like 08 to like 11, it was the Reds.
even
Reds is a
then.
good one. Ended
I
Jason LaRue's
just
career.
okay, yeah, but what I kind of want to see a little bit. I don't need you to fight, okay? And I don't get me wrong, I fucking hate Ben Johnson, but man, has he found a way to boil my blood? Okay, to me, you could say whatever you want. That rivalry lasts over 100 years, and they're the two of the winningest total wins, not championships, because that's still the Packers and the Patriots and the Steelers if you count every championship. But the pure rivalry of the players. The players do not like the other team. I don't see that with the Cardinals and Cubs. I don't see that a lot nowadays anymore. Like, the players just talk about it. They're like, I hate that. They're like, I don't want to be there.
Well, growing up, Zach and I weren't even allowed to go to Cubs versus Cardinals games because
we were not.
into it. It would be a hostile environment.
I had the same thing.
And this just not baseball's a little bit different because there was no physicality to begin with besides like charging the mound. There's not a physical aspect of the game in terms of hitting people or being in constant contact with somebody.
Beltran.
I mean, you could slide right into them at second base. Like, was that Chase Utley? Didn't he do that?
Chase. Yeah, that was against the Mets though.
Yeah.
That's when he's on the Dodgers.
I want to say it was Ken Griffey Jr. He said, if I got offered a contract to the Yankees, they were the only team to offer me a contract, I'd retire. That's what I'd like to hear more of.
Yeah, I think the last thing we heard about like the Cardinals Cubs was when Chris Bryant did a bash on St. Louis about how it wasn't a baseball town.
Yeah,
that was one of the only. And
well,
that
I
was
think Wilson Contreras too.
Well, yeah. And then Contreras came here, but then you'd see a downfall in that.
It also, I think, plays into the fact that teams aren't loyal, right? There used to be Cardinal players back in the day where they're there
players
for 10
aren't
years.
loyal. You mean?
Yeah, sorry, players.
They're all
aren't
good.
loyal.
They're all money. They're money grabbers.
Actually, Austin, you're not wrong.
Beautiful.
Teams aren't loyal either.
Yeah.
This is true. It's become more of a business, and that's what it's not the same as it'll never be the same as it used to be.
It sucks.
It does.
It's unfortunate.
That's just entertainment purposes, though. You guys nailed it in the coffin with it being a fucking business. That's all these teams are ran now.
Yeah, I mean, look at the Cardinals' payroll. I mean,
Look at the Dodgers payroll.
Well, that's how you.
That's a
do it.
legitimate business. That's a legitimate business.
That's all deferred money.
Well,
That's how Costco's ran.
I have some information about baseball we'll talk about when we get there, but I kind of want to dive a little bit back into basketball. I want to get some basketball updates.
Yes.
By the way,
it's been a while.
This is going to cut from NHL time, not from basketball time.
What the
No,
fuck?
I'm okay with that. That's why I want to get into any, or that's why I want to get
No,
into
we're
the
not
NBA.
cutting any time.
You can get to hear Bruno ramble on about, our AHL trade today. We traded this AHL piece of shit.
No,
for that
I'm not
AHL
doing
piece of
any
shit.
AHL. There's been no trades. There's been no trades.
Today.
All right,
we
Brad.
started
take us
out with
away,
a great
brother.
debate. Let's pass the ball to the NBA, okay, Austin? How are your Knicks doing?
They're doing. Give them a B plus.
Beat the Spurs, I saw.
Beat the Spurs 11-0. They
Good
were
win.
11-game win streak, not 11.
11-1.
11-0 in 11 games. That's
Yeah, 11 games. So they were very hot. No injuries. They were a fully healthy Spurs team. Knicks only had Deuce McBride out, so pretty much almost fully healthy teams. Blew them out of the water. We won by 25, I believe. Jalen Brunson did his thing, 24 points, 7 assists. Mikal Bridges played it great, had 25 points, 4 of 9 from 3. And we had some good role players. Mo Diawara. You guys ever heard Mo Diawara? I'm assuming not.
Well, I don't think you're speaking English right now.
Mo Diawara.
Is he American?
Do you know who
He's French.
Isaiah McDuffie is?
No.
Okay, we're on the same page here.
Yeah. Anyways, nobody's really heard of him. He's a rookie. Shot 13 threes last night, 14 points. He was just letting it fly. Knicks are doing good, 39 and 22. Currently third in the East, game and a half behind Boston. I'm assuming we're going to finish the 2 or 3 seed, depending on how Boston does. The Knicks have a pretty rough stretch coming up in terms of games. They play Oklahoma City on the second night of a back-to-back this week. Luckily, they're coming off a back-to-back as well, so that'll help in terms of fatigue. But I think we're in a good direction. We're 6-4 in the last 10, which isn't great or anything by any means. Or we had a pretty bad loss to Detroit, down by 38. We lost by 28, something like that. Lost to Indy in overtime.
Got one, gave
Unfortunately.
one.
What'd you say?
You got one, you gave one.
Yeah, got one, gave one.
One more week.
For a week.
One more week. And we get to go see him in person.
On that. I don't know. Do I wear Knicks stuff?
I'm not. I'm wearing my basketball shirt.
I wanted to wear my white chocolate jersey.
You should not.
No, absolutely not. I have extra Knicks gear for people who can fit an XL.
I cannot.
Well, Zach will have to get you something at the game.
Indiana Pacers?
Nah, well, there'll be a Knicks vendor somewhere on the street.
That sounds awful.
Let's
But no,
detour to New York first.
What?
Yeah.
Austin Wood, if you let him.
It's a little pricey. Oh, now we're over 5 times in the budget there for our trip here.
All right. We might hit the casino on the way up just to make sure we hit the over.
Yeah, they got one in Terre Haute.
Celtics are up on the Bucks right now.
They might.
Yeah, that's no surprise. Giannis is back. That was the next little topic. Giannis came back after 15 games. Good to see him back. I mean, it's not going to matter. The Bucks are ass. They'll finish outside of they're 11th right now. 3 games back from the play-in. I don't think they'll get there. I don't think they should. I think you should just tank, get a good pick.
Did you see? On a side note, did you see the tweet about the Rockets GM apparently said that if they would have known Fred VanVleet was not going to be back this season, they never would have traded for KD.
Why?
That's insane.
I don't know. I just don't think they like their back. They don't like their backcourt, so then they never. I don't know.
I agree. Their backcourt's not very good.
No.
Hey, question for AP here. Don't you have a bet with Hoagie who's going to finish better?
Yeah. Between Knicks and Rockets, whoever's a better record.
Knicks got a 2-game lead right now on them.
Yeah, that's because they played 2 more games, though. So technically, they have the same amount of losses as just the Knicks have 2 more wins.
You'd rather have 2 more wins, though, than 2 more losses.
No, I agree. I think, we just beat the Rockets, too, last week. They blew an 18-point lead in the fourth quarter. Knicks came back from Houston's cheeks. Yeah, Yeah, I think we'll finish probably. I think we'll finish third, and that sucks because we'll have to face Boston in the second round or Detroit.
You face Boston, 2 and 3.
Round, which is fine. I'm not too intimidated by Boston. We beat them last year with Tatum, so
Healthy Jason Tatum though.
beat him healthy.
He
Not healthy
was
Jason Tatum last year.
If he comes back,
He was gone up 3-1 already.
Doesn't matter. I've seen them do work.
Not 3. Boston has never come back from 3-1. Thank you very much.
That's how you know Houston's bad. I'm looking at their lineup. Josh Okogie is starting some games for them.
Yeah, they don't have a good point guard.
What is with Reed Shepherd? Why does he not play?
He's inconsistent, man. He's not inconsistent in terms of play. He's inconsistent in terms of playing time.
Yeah,
no, he's an undersized guard, though. I mean,
how
their
tall is
lineup's
he?
huge.
He's 6'2". He's a perfect point guard.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the skill set really yet. He's a second-year player to be able to
That's true.
carry that offense in terms of what they need for playmaking. But no, happy with where the Knicks are right now. We have 3 games this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, for some tough opponents with Toronto, Oklahoma, and Denver, and then LA on Sunday. So, very tough stretch. We'll see what happens. And then Indy, a week from this Friday coming up, the 13th, we'll be there.
Is OKC still the dominant team in the NBA? Team to beat?
They
Obviously,
have
record-wise, I know, but they're only 2 games ahead of Detroit in the win column.
They are now they're behind the Detroit in the win column. Well, I guess total win column, yes, but winning percentage, Detroit has it because they have one less loss. But yeah, OKC Shea just came back, SGA, so I think that'll be a good game on Wednesday. He's actually sitting out tomorrow versus whoever the hell they're playing. I think Chicago, and he's playing versus the Knicks, of course, on the second night of a back-to-back, which is kind of fucked.
Really?
Kind of fucked. I do want to ask you guys, Tatum, should he come back during the regular season or the postseason or at all? What are your guys' thoughts?
I would love to see a rule about that. I feel like there should be amount of games you should be able to play in the regular season to qualify for the postseason. In any sport, really. Not just the NBA.
Is that generated hockey? Because that should be for you and a Vegas Golden Knights fan. That's what I thought.
Yeah. Do it 3 times, win once. Tampa Bay.
Doesn't matter
we're not
as
at
long as you
hockey. Hey, stop delving away.
As long as you
all right?
win that one time, it's all that matters.
I agree with you, Pete.
Stop delving away.
I don't want to hear it from you, mister. You're in timeout still.
But
Why
also,
am I in timeout?
Go to your kennel.
Go to your...
If Jason
Go to
Tatum
your
plays
kennel.
1 regular season game and then comes back for the playoffs, is that fair?
I mean,
I don't know.
he's
Nothing on
actually
Jason Tatum.
injured. This is different. Mark
Yeah.
Stone, how many times has he actually been injured and not actually
Okay,
injured?
hey, we're talking about basketball here.
I'm
Right?
just
You can bring
saying.
that up in the hockey segment if you'd like.
I think it's okay. I think since it's not his fault, that he's
Yeah,
out all year
yeah.
with the worst injury you could possibly have. I don't think they should be penalized for missing the regular season. No, I
Yeah,
think if
Brad.
you fucking rest them like game management, load management, then yes, I think you have to.
Yeah, Brad, the Mark Stone rule.
Yeah, that man was.
But no,
hurt.
I'm okay with it.
All right.
Yeah, you
No,
heard his
I mean,
I don't think
gosh
you
damn
should.
vagina.
I don't
Please,
think he
100%.
should. Especially, you're right. After coming off that injury, he shouldn't. Why would you risk it?
I would not. I mean, he
But
wants to
your
play,
window
but
to win now is now, though.
I don't know. If he's back next year, they're gonna run that team back again next year.
Yeah, I mean, they theoretically could still win this year. I mean, they're 2 seed without him. Will
This
they?
is a good
I mean,
team.
they are a good team. They have good.
I
depth.
don't know. My problem is whoever gets out of the East, I just don't feel confident against the West.
I think if it's San Antonio comes out of the West, I think the Knicks have a great shot to win.
Okay, see, though, you're getting gentleman sweep.
No, absolutely not. How many OKC games you watch this year?
SGA is gonna go extra free throw margin on you.
All right, well, exactly. He shouldn't even be entitled to win then if you call him free throw margin.
He's a free. I mean, is he not a free throw merchant?
No, he is 100%. But if
And
they ever
that's-
called him that, which he is.
He is. And against Brunson, what's he going to do?
Well, he won't. Brunson won't be guarding him. It'll be
hope
one of the wing stop guys.
Well, we'll take a trip, Austin.
Guys, that's
Austin, Sunday, March 29th. Let's go. OKC. Next.
In Oklahoma?
Mhm.
You're not gonna go. You ain't gonna get a wife or approval from the wife.
What does she care?
Mm-hmm. You guys need approval.
Yeah,
I'm free.
Don't, hey, Zach, don't cap, man.
You need
Don't
approval.
care what. I work a second job just for my expenses. I don't want to hear it from you.
Don't cap.
Don't want to hear from any of you. I don't want to hear it, Mister. I was
Yeah.
in Indianapolis last year when Zach and Austin went, and I can't meet up with you because my wife told me no.
That is true. This is true.
That's what I thought.
That's true. I mean, oh God, I'd love to say
Zach.
I'd be able to join you, but I was still at the racetrack when that game
You
started.
were not, Austin. We looked at his location by the time game time happened.
He's on the highway.
Yep.
By game time started, that means
Gotcha,
I wouldn't
bitch.
have been there.
If you were the person who wore the pants in that relationship, you would have been there.
And if it wasn't if I was a Pacers fan, I'd be there.
Likely story. And you know why Bruno's not talking? Because he's not even going on this trip. He can't say a word.
No, I'm not going.
You didn't even have to pay for that ticket. That was your wedding present.
See, there we go.
Did Brooke? Austin, I heard a story that
Let's hear it.
that for a wedding present to your brother, you took Brooke and Zach to Hooters.
What?
Took what?
He
Broken
took Zach
Zach-
to Hooters in Indianapolis when the Knicks played the Pacers.
No, Austin's wedding gift to Brooke and I. He took me to Indianapolis to see Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals last year.
Yeah, that was an expensive gift.
And Brooke said, "Where the hell's my gift?" And Austin goes, "I took Zach to Indianapolis."
I said, a happy husband.
I had a good time.
What more can you want?
I'll tell you right now, happy husband does not mean anything.
I know. It's not even a sentence.
So
That is-
whenever
that is
Austin,
a lie.
whenever
That is a lie
Austin
spread
decides
by
to
the
get
Russians.
married, I'm going to take him to. I don't really know him.
No, we set a date. We set a date for the wedding.
What is it?
That's a great question, brother. I wish I could tell
You
you.
just said you said a date.
Yep, I said
Look,
we.
Hey, that we? Nope, that was Mariah.
Yep.
Okay.
Then you can never sit still.
So when I
Having a
know, I'll
baby,
let you know.
Moving, having a baby, set a date for this wedding. I swear.
Yeah. Anyways, NBA, lots of stuff going on. Last thing I gotta say, we are gonna be in Indy. We will post some social media content for you guys with the 3 best co-hosts in the world.
No, Bruno.
And for the past 2 weeks, 2 of the co-hosts couldn't even make it.
Last week should have been a wash.
Well, the one
Didn't
week
posted that episode.
the 1 week we all agreed
Oh,
It was
we
the
weren't
gold
gonna-
medal match.
Nothing was
combo.
going on.
We
And
had
then
to talk
Bruno
about
goes,
it.
"Oh, I want to with my dad." That was fine. Last week I was sick.
Anyways, let's go to the game show.
Wait.
Boy.
Well, how's Slew doing?
Oh shit, my bad. Slew's doing good. They have 3 losses now on their record, which is unfortunate. But they are ranked 25th in the nation, so that's still good. They're still ranked. They play tomorrow, Wednesday night, which is why I did want to do the pod tonight.
Let's
They play
start.
Loyola Chicago, and I think as long as they win out the rest of the season, they will get an at-large bid for the tournament. So they're doing well.
Hopefully they keep going.
You said what?
Hopefully they keep it going. I want to see them in the March Madness. I want to see them go far.
They'll be in the March Madness. The problem is if they are seeded 7 through 10, and if they're 7, 8, 9, or 10, they will face a 1 or 2 seed in the round of 64, and that is not ideal.
No.
That is not what you want.
You never want to be a 5 either, because 5 always loses to 12.
That's not true.
No, look it up.
But anyways, if you're
That's what I thought.
an 11, a 6, that'd be perfect.
No, you need to be a 5 seed, a 4 seed, or a 5 seed.
You just said a 5 seed loses all the 12 seeds. Why would you want to be a 5 seed?
But
then?
you just said, "Oh, you don't."
I agree. I don't think that's a thing. But whatever.
March Madness
Well, no,
happens,
Slew's doing
and my
good.
bracket's still in it because I have all the
That's
12
fine.
seeds winning.
All the 5 seeds are going to win.
Hope they do.
Bring us to the game show.
Why are we doing the game show? What about the David Montgomery trade with the Texans?
No, my bad.
That's it. All right, that's it. All right, Brad, continue. Go ahead.
What the f
Are
was that?
you ready? Time for the game show.
Let me hear the music.
What fucking music? Is there music for this? I can put on music.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
No, Brad, do the Law and Order theme song with the.
Bum, let's go
Can't.
down to court. Bum, bum. Let's go make some law. All right. Hey, calm down.
I just want to say that goes on for 36 seconds.
Yeah, let's not. Who's in the game show today?
Put me in, coach.
He's ready to go home.
You know,
Send us
Bruno,
home.
you've had a lot of airtime the past 2 weeks. I say we let the P-Zacks do it.
I agree.
It's
I agree.
selfish.
We need
These
less
Zach
of
brothers
Bruno.
are always doing the quiz show.
Well, that's because Zach's on top of it, and the rest of us are just here.
Then why does he get to... Okay, that's fine. I won't argue. That's fine. I swear to God,
He's-
if it lands on NHL again, I'm going to be pissed.
$50 to rig it.
No.
I'm not giving you $50. I already owe you money.
All right, P, go ahead and
don't owe me-
leave.
you don't owe
Let's
me
get it
anything.
going.
Yeah, I don't owe Brad money. All right, bye.
All right, AP, you ready?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're looking at baseball.
Oh, I love it. Let's go.
Ooh. I'm excited, too.
All righty. 3 questions. 3 questions on the board. Hold on. Let me get from the guys in the back. We good? Yeah, we're good.
These guys in the back. They're ghosts, I swear.
All right, AP. Question
Yes, sir.
number 1. In 1953, St. Louis Browns moved to what city?
Jeez. Okay. I had a hat. The Browns. Baltimore. Yep. Yes, sir. Lock it in. I'm him.
Locked it in.
You know what? Thank you, Chris Pizak, for that. Got it in my brain.
All right. Question 2. Owner Bill Vick was known for his unusual antics. He once had an unusual player in the outfield. What was the difference about this player?
What?
What?
What do you mean? What was the difference between this player?
Wait, Brad, can
What
you
would-
repeat the question?
I'm not ad-libbing the question. Owner Bill Veck was known for his unusual antics. He once had an unusual player in the outfield. What was different about this player?
Is there a name to the... I mean, what? Give me the options, I guess. This is some Tom fuckery.
Options. Was this person A, a little person, B, prosthetic leg, C, one arm, or D, 6 fingers on the throwing hand?
All right, it has to be a little person because none of those were extravagant. I have 6 did have 6 fingers on one hand. It has to be a little person.
Final answer?
Yeah.
All right. And the final question. In 1944, World Series between the Cardinals and the Browns was nicknamed what?
Jesus Christ, I don't know. Nate, give me the options here.
Those are needed. All right. We've got Streetcar Series, Grand Avenue Series, North versus South, or St. Louis Brawl.
Okay, and what was the question again? Just so I can tie those all to my head.
1944 World Series between the Cardinals and the Browns was nicknamed what?
I want to say the Grand Avenue or the St. Louis Brawl. Let's go with Grand Avenue one. Whatever that one was called.
Final answer? All right. We're locked in. AP, how do you feel?
I feel good about the I mean, yeah. I don't know.
Oh, he's back. Wow, that was quick.
Bro,
Right
texted
around
me.
the corner.
He texted me.
We'll see what Zach.
Hey,
does.
P.
Be my little baby.
Hey, P.
I'm ignoring you till you say it. Let's go.
Bruno doesn't have anybody at home for him. Can you pack him a lunch?
I pack my own lunch. I make my own lunch.
Yeah,
you
your
should see
tuna.
this.
We need a vote. I want to vote on
Don't
that
ask
tuna.
Austin.
The
Don't
worst
ask Austin.
meal. And this man says tuna and mustard. Ugh.
You couldn't pay Austin enough money to eat that shit.
It's good protein.
All right, Zach, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Question 1.
Wait, what's my sport?
Oh, well, I mean, the second
That's
I
a
said
great
it, you were
question.
going to figure it out.
Okay.
1953.
It's baseball.
The St. Louis Browns moved to what city?
Baltimore. Final answer.
All right. Question 2. Be ready for this one. Owner Bill Veeck was known for his unusual antics. He once had an unusual player in the outfield. What was the difference about this player? What was different about him?
What was different about the outfielder? Is that
Yes,
what
what was
the question
different about this player?
is? What are the options?
You want the options?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Was this person a little person, had a prosthetic leg, had one arm, or had 6 fingers on their throwing hand?
We'll say little person, because that's my favorite one.
Final answer?
Yeah. What the heck?
Tell you right now, you both were thinking of the other St. Louis team on that one. Question 3. 1944 World Series between the Cardinals and the Browns was nicknamed what?
Give me the options. I don't remember.
Options are Streetcar Series, Grand Avenue Series, North versus South, St. Louis Brawl.
I'm gonna go Grand Avenue series.
Final answer?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
It's okay.
That's a crazy one.
All right, let's run it back. I'm probably gonna credit Chris Pizak on this one too, for the first one at least, because that's what AP did, and I know that's where Zach got his information.
What, the first one?
Yeah, Baltimore.
No, I knew. I came out the womb knowing that. Did Austin never tell you that? I don't know if Austin ever told you guys this. So Chris used to like quiz us on random shit like that when we were kids. But then he also got this magnet. Austin, remember that thing?
Yeah.
It was from 1967 to 2006, and it gave you every World Series winner and who they beat and in how many games. And I'm not kidding you. Austin and I could honestly quiz each other when we were kids and like go through the years. We can tell you who won what year, who lost what year, how many times they won a decade. We did that for like at least 10 years, 15 years.
Every meal, yeah.
Yeah, he probably still has that magnet at home.
He got
Good.
pissed though.
Yeah, he would fucking, because we used to fight over it all the time, obviously.
Good. Well, again, question 1, 53. Browns moved to Baltimore, and they became the Orioles. So good job. You both did not need the options. You both got it first try. Now this next one. Question 2. Owner Bill Veeck was known for his unusual antics. He once had an unusual player in the outfield. What was the difference about this player? Both of you needed the options. Both of you said this person was a little person. I want to point out you both are wrong. The little person, that was used by the Cardinals GM GM at the time. Same one who got Jackie Robinson and everything set up.
Branch Rickey?
Yes, Branch Rickey. He was the one that used the little person. Came out for the at-bat, walked, took him off the field, was never played again. The correct answer was one arm. I do remember that one.
Mm.
One arm?
One arm. Now, after hearing him, I would have probably guessed that because I know no one's had a prosthetic leg, and I knew nothing about the 6 fingers.
I want to
Personally,
get 6 fingers next.
You both said the little person. It's really hard because the photo's iconic. And again, it was Branch Rickey. I'm almost positive it was, but it was with the Cardinals. Anyway, both needed the options. Both were wrong. Final question. 1944 World Series between the Cardinals and Browns was nicknamed what? Both of you needed the options. Both of you said Grand Avenue.
Yeah.
Fortunately, you both were wrong. It was the Streetcar Series.
Wow.
All
I knew
right.
it wasn't. I knew it wasn't the St. Louis, whatever it was. I was like, it's got to be grand.
Gentlemen, I'm going to need you to text me your answer for this next one. We're doing closest to the pin.
Just say it. Don't text. Just say it.
I want you to text.
No.
Hey, Zach, AP, you got a problem with that? All right. 1939. St. Louis Browns had their worst season ever. In a 154-game season, how many losses did the Browns have?
154 games.
154-game season. How many losses did they have?
154 games. Okay. I'm trying to think of the worst record ever.
No, don't do... Oh, I'm not going to say anything.
Text Brad.
Text me. I don't want you copying off of each other.
I sent my text.
All right. Answers are in. Zachary, you said 140.
140?
AP, 115.
Out of 154, you think they lost 140 games?
Mm-hmm.
AP, you were 4 off of the right answer.
No shit.
111.
Wow.
I'm him. 140?
Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was way different with between 162 and 150. I don't know why.
All right, AP takes home. Let me put my. Let me keep track of this week's this set of questions tally so far.
All right. Time to get into some hockey. So.
You got 15 minutes, Bruno. You better hurry it up.
No. Blues came back hot after the Olympic break. They ended up playing the Seattle Kraken. 5-1 win. Holloway coming off an injury and getting the hattie. Brad, how was the energy in that game?
It was great. After that second goal was scored, I looked at Chandler and said, are we going to have to throw your hat? He turns the hat over, and it's a Dylan Holloway hat. I said, well, we definitely should throw it.
Definitely.
Come to that goal, Chandler and Dini both shied away from throwing a hat. I did look down at Big Daddy, though, and he almost took a hat off the guy in front of him and threw it. I really, really wish he would have. That would have been great. But no, great. Dominant win. I mean, I think the guys forgot they had to tank.
Yeah, and no Robert Thomas in that game either. Family issues as well.
No, Finley got the start, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
That line started. He got a big round of applause when they said St. Louis, Missouri. So,
yeah. Jeff Finley, former Blue, his dad.
That line had three points by each of them. Holloway had 3 goals. I'm pretty sure the rest of them had 3 points.
Yeah, 3 assists all around.
No, it was a good game. Great dominant game, and then took that energy and
it was funny that you said the hat thing because on I watched it on FanDuel and Chris Kerber even threw a hat and he wrote on there make it to the try and make it to the glass. It made it to the 4th row from the ice and play already started, so they had to wait till the end of the game to throw it out there. But they got out there. Were there a lot of hats
Kind of, but not really. Not as
Everyone's
much as I would have loved to see, but.
Hats are expensive. They're like $30 a piece.
And I never heard over the announcement once that, hey, since Dylan Holloway scored a hat trick, hats are 50% off or 25% off.
Did they say that?
No, they didn't.
Oh.
Not like they did in Carolina.
All right. Well, the Seattle Kraken game, 5-1. It's fucking awesome. Although I agree, we should be tanking. Which leads me to the New Jersey Devils game. 3-1 loss. Bainton had a hell of a game, though. First game back after the Olympic break. Bainton didn't even dress for the Kraken game. The Blues organization gave him literally the whole day off. Like, he didn't dress or do anything.
Yeah, they should have had him dressed for the Seattle game. That way he didn't have to play Jack Hughes.
Yeah. And what's funny it's funny that you mentioned Jack Hughes because that motherfucker ended up immediately leaving the game right afterwards and went on SNL that same night and got there an hour before it started. I was like, what the fuck? The Hughes brothers and the Hillary Knight, and I forgot who the other one was from the women's national team, all were on at SNL. So that was a cool thing. That was cool. But Bainton, 30 saves. I mean, it looked hot. It was just New Jersey ended up playing better, and then Booch had the Blues lone goal that game.
That's because Markstrom was trying to be cheeky and score a goalie goal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that hand-eye coordination by Booch. That was great. Great forechecking. Markstrom had a hell of a game, too. I mean, the starting Sweden goalie for the Winter Olympics, I mean, he came out hot. He was ready to go. And then leads me to the Wild game. 3-1 win. That was a great win against Quinn Hughes. Back-to-back games with facing off against the Hughes brothers. Thomas, first game back, and he got a goal. It was an open netter, but, hey, he got a goal. And then Booch scored the go-ahead goal, and Logan Mailloux, second goal of the season. You guys still think the Blues lost that trade?
You know, I'm pretty sure all of us have gone back and said that he's starting to look better. Pretty sure we've been saying that for about 2.5 months now. But if you want a little pat on the back for telling us, you're not getting it.
All right, that's fair. I'm just saying, confidence is building. If he can keep building that confidence, he's gonna end up playing well. It's just a matter of confidence. He's still a young kid, so give him time to grow. And then I want to ask you guys a question. As of late, I know Snuggerud's getting a lot of shots on net, but his passing is so good. What do you guys label him as a shooter or a playmaker in your eyes, in your personal opinions?
Zach?
Straight shooter.
Straight shooter?
Straight shooter. You know where Austin knew that from? Because his name is Jimmy Ted Hitchcock Snuggerud.
All right.
Oh, God. There we go.
Brad, what do you think? Shooter or playmaker?
I mean...
You could say both.
Nothing wrong with being a little bit of both. I mean, he's got a wicked one-timer. Looks like somebody I know. But, no, to be an effective player and to be an effective top 6 player on a team, somebody like that needs to be good at passing. You know, you look at McDavid, the guy's going to score you a goal. The guy's going to get you an assist. Same with McKinnon. You want your better players, a guy like that, you want him to be able to pass the puck, but you also want him to be able to score. I think he's more shoot first than pass, and Dvorsky's more pass than shoot, but both of them have great shots, and both of them pass very well with each other. You like that? Snuck Dalibor in there?
Yeah, I did like that.
I love them both, though. They're great players for us. I want to see Stenberg back up, because I think Stenberg's got a great shot, too.
I don't think you're going to see anybody called up until after trade deadline, but we'll get into that here in a bit.
Yeah, they're not going to. Oh, sorry, I was making sure my stitches felt funny, so I had to make sure. Mm-hmm.
Do you think Snuggerud
No.
is a playmaker or a shooter? Shooter.
Yeah, in a heartbeat. I think you need to be a shooter, especially with Dvorsky. I'm hoping, like Brad said about the whole McDavid, with Dvorsky, he kind of can do a little bit of both at a elite level on Dvorsky, and then he just passes to Snuggie. That'd be nice. If you just have them two, I hope they just find them two on the same line together for a while. And then, like Brad said with Stenberg, bring him up as soon after the trade deadline. Have them three play together for a while. That'd be nice to see.
Those three on the line would be incredible. Which I don't know if that can happen.
No, I don't see that happening.
Why can't that happen?
No.
Why?
I don't know their shooting hands for Snuggie and
Stenberg's
Stenberg's
lefty. Snuggie righty, Dvorsky centerman lefty. That's perfectly fine.
I just don't think they're going to click well together. I really don't.
You don't know until you know.
They're all forechecking.
Dvorsky and Snuggie play together.
What's
Oh
their plus
wow,
minus?
a whole line of forecheckers.
Yeah,
Ooh,
but
that's
what's
bad.
But what's their plus minus? If they get beat, then there's
Are you
two guys
fucking Bruno?
going
They're
back.
rookies. How do you know they're plus minus until you get them out there?
I mean, they're all going to be out there right now.
Oh, for the love of God!
Bruno
Brad,
is
get
so
your man.
negative.
I'm going back.
That's not my man. That's your man. You roomed with him.
So let's get into the trade talk. But first, I want to talk about two potential prospects, and there's a reason why I am talking about them. But let me just get this out there. So far, Jesse Carbonell and Adam Jiricek. I know we talked about Adam Jiricek a while ago in our Jiricek talked a while ago about them both, but I wanted to reiterate something because they were just drafted by the Blues this year, and they are off to an incredible start. Jesse Carbonell, position is right wing. Man has 42 goals, 25 assists, 73 points, and has a plus 24. And he's only played 52 games. That's fucking insane. And granted, he is in the QMJHL, which is the Quebec League, but the Quebec League is also labeled as one of the hardest junior leagues to play in. So, yes, he's there. He's there, but I still want to see him play at like an elite level to see if he's able to keep up. So now going to Adam Jiricek, defenseman. He has 15 goals, 34 assists, 49 points, and a plus 22 after 42 games in the ECMHL. Dude's insane.
ECMHL?
It's basically, best way to describe it, it's double A for hockey.
Since when do we get hyped about double A prospects?
It leads me into this conversation about trade talk. It leads me into this. So after hearing those stats, with this upcoming trade deadline, do you guys think that it would be smart to trade away these core players? This includes Robert Thomas to plan for the future to draft a bunch of, or not to draft, to trade a bunch of prospects, or to trade a bunch of these players to get prospects, and to also get young players, get draft picks, and I wouldn't even say go player for player. Do like just draft capital, get something out of it. What do you guys think about that? Don't all talk at once. I get it. It's a lot of overwhelming. It's an overwhelming question.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at your possible trades here on this list, and well,
let's go through that. So we got
Sonny's not worth a bag of pucks. Let's be honest.
He is not, but
he is worth, Brad. I don't
the
like
stuff
him
he
as much
does.
as you, but he's worth something. He's worth probably a fourth or a fifth round pick just for a contender to take because they would just like him as a depth piece.
Correct. He is. He's a third/fourth line player. He's not anything more than that, but he is so good at
Sundqvist is a healthy scratch in the last place team of the no-show. Okay,
he's not going to hang him up. He's not going to hang him up. I think it's a sneaky trade, but I think that's also going to happen.
Yeah, that one's not going to happen. Of all the ones you just named right here, that's probably the one that's the least going to happen.
Oh, I forgot another one.
I still don't think Bennington should go anywhere.
So, I've been hearing, I was listening to Bennington stuff today. So, basically, the only reason that they would trade Bennington, and it's the same way with Robert Thomas, is if they have, during this trade deadline, they have to get a goalie. They have to. They have to be so determined to try and get a goalie during this trade deadline. Otherwise, they're going to wait till the offseason. Because right now, they don't have anybody in the AHL that can come up and help Hofer out. Hofer is definitely listed as non-tradable. They're going to keep him. He's young. Bennington, he's a great goalie. Don't get me wrong, but I still think he's going to be traded to someone that is looking for a playoff contention this year. So I've been hearing talks about either Boston, Montreal, Edmonton is back in the loop with them, and there's a potential that Tristan Jarry and Bennington might be together, but also those are two very old goalies, so I don't know about that one.
I just don't like the Bennington trade. I go back on what Austin said about, he meant to say players aren't loyal. I don't think teams are loyal. What that man did for this city, you should do everything in your power, and vice versa. If I'm Bennington, stay in St. Louis. If you're the Blues, keep him here. And then put a statue of that man outside the stadium.
Oh, there's no question about it that he will get a statue.
If he leaves, he will not get a statue.
I think even if he does leave, he will get a statue. Because he led...
Who has a statue outside of that stadium?
Bernie Federko.
Okay.
Brett Hall.
Did Bernie Federko leave?
Yes. Same with Brett Hall.
I knew Brett Hall.
They all left.
I think for a goalie, Pietrangelo left, but Petrangelo's not going to get out there.
So the reason why Bennington is going to get a statue is because he was the first goalie. He was brought up out of nowhere, and he came in at that age and led the Blues to the Stanley Cup. Without Bennington, if we had somebody like Joel Hofer leading the charge in there, we would not have won. As soon as they called Bennington up and he was lights out and he made a name for himself, there's no way that he's not going to get a statue.
Your Honor, that's hearsay.
I still think he's getting a statue. I genuinely do.
Your Honor,
and when he does, I'm going to text you and be like, "Told you so."
Well, he's going to get a statue because he's going to stay a St. Louis Blue.
I don't see it.
You don't put statues up for anybody.
You don't, but I just don't see it. All right. But going down again, Justin Falk. Trade value high.
Gone.
Send him. Jordan Kyrou. Gone.
I want him gone, but
I think someone's gonna pick him up. But he is ranked. So they had a list that came out today, and I'll try and find it I meant to send it to you guys today, but I totally forgot to send it to you guys. I'm so sorry. They had a list of all the candidates with trade value. Robert Thomas is ranked 3rd, and Jordan Kyrou is ranked 43rd. Justin Falk is ranked 44, and I didn't really catch anybody else. I think Bennington was like somewhere around the 50s. But, so that means there's a lot of other people that are, the Blues are major sellers. Everyone is, like I said last week, I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago in the pod, that everyone's going to wait for the Blues to actually start something, and that's when trades are going to start flowing. I don't see anything happening today or tomorrow. I think after Wednesday, after the Kraken game, something's going to happen. So, on that note, end it here. Keep an eye out. Check our Lou Huddle Instagram for any major trade updates. No pod on Wednesday, so we'll try to update the social media as much as possible. But keep an eye out on our socials for any major trades that happen, especially on Friday. We'll keep you guys up to date. Just make sure you follow the Lou Huddle.
On all platforms. We're everywhere,
On all
baby.
platforms. Yeah. All right, Brad, let's end it with baseball here.
Hey, AP, you weren't on last week or the week before. How you feel about being able to challenge balls and strikes?
I seen a few of it in spring training and whatnot. I'm kind of conflicted in terms of I like it. I don't know the ruling because I haven't dug deep into what they've done. So I don't know if you can do it. Can you do it every at bat? Can you do it every pitch? I don't really know.
That's a challenge system. So if you lose the challenge,
Is that per player or per team?
It's per player.
So you get it once.
You get it once per at bat.
Per at bat. Okay. It's going to slow the game down a little bit, which is
That's what my thought
which
too.
is fine. But I mean, I like it in terms of I think some balls and strikes are completely outrageous for some umps, and some strike zones are bigger than others. Like Judge's is bigger than Altuve's, and that's just how it is because they're different sized people. I like it. I just wonder how
it adjusts based on height. By the way,
it is.
On standing, not in a batter's stance when they're actually standing straight up.
Okay, that's stupid
again.
then. Okay,
Yeah.
it's still based on their height.
that's stupid because if you look at someone like there's not current Alapulis' stance, he's bending his knees, he's low to the ground, but he's what 6'3". But when he's in a stance, he's probably 6 foot. So I don't know. I mean, I'm okay with it for now. I would like to see how it goes, and see how it plays out this year.
But it's not even going to be in place until 2027, which there's a chance it could be a lockout year.
Yeah, that's true.
And I just looked up the ABS system. It is not expected to slow down MLB games because challenges are quick, and they're roughly averaging 13.8 seconds.
It's quite simple. You look up at the board, they tell you, "Hey, that was a ball." All right. Hey,
And then
that was
they
a
move
strike.
on.
All right.
Yeah, I think one day it could lead to umpires being gone, or at least behind the plate umpires being gone entirely. But that's probably years, decades down the line.
I can't wait to put AP in the show, and man throws a strike that's off the plate, and I get to challenge it. That's right.
So I take that back. So I was wrong. It is not per at bat. I retract my statement. Teams total have 2 each. So 1 for opponent, one for away, 2 for home, 2 for away per game. If they are successful, then you get to keep the challenge. Yeah.
That's it?
That's it.
So if you're right and you challenge it 10 times and you're right all 10 times, you're good to go.
Yep.
Huh.
So you only get 2 per game. It has a 69% approval rate right now. So it's
69? You joke?
Yeah, I'm. That's what I'm reading. So if it ends up sticking, then I mean it's only 69%. So who knows how much it will really grow? We'll just have to wait and see.
I got something for you guys. Okay, we're not going to do it today because it's going to take too long. But for next week for a baseball section, our Cardinal Mount Rushmore. I want you guys, especially Bruno, do your homework, Bruno. Do your research. And we'll come up with see who has the best. I'm assuming most of ours are going to be the same, but you never know.
I mean, I already got 2 of them. Why don't we just do 2? We'll do 2 around the
That's
board.
not a Mount Rushmore. We'll talk about it next week.
Okay.
You talking about just Mount Rushmore, like your 4?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's Cardinals. Yeah, your favorite.
Greatest Cardinals.
4 greatest.
4 greatest or 4 favorite? Because there's a difference between favorite
4
and
greatest. No, we should do 4 favorite.
We'll do 2 different ones.
We'll do one each week. We'll do favorites next week, greatest the following week.
That's all I got.
AP, on a side note, I'd love for you to text me your all-time baseball list.
I will. We'll talk about it after this.
I'd love to see that. I've seen Zach's. Me and Zach have gone through that. I just haven't seen yours.
We've done it a bunch of times. I would never say Prince Fielder's a third baseman.
I would have never.
God.
And again, the shock and disbelief when I said Randy Johnson and this man says he's a closer.
No. Also, I'm literally listening to that episode, and my first thought when you said outfield, I think of outfielder. I think of the kid every single time.
Yeah, and Ken Griffey Jr. right away, and
then Barry. He put Sammy Sosa in his outfield and Ichiro. That's never who I would have put out there. Like
again,
Cardinals opening day is coming up March 26th.
Yeah, you're uninvited just for that reason.
Okay. I already took off work though.
I don't care. Do something else.
Okay, you took off work? That's work a Cardinal sin. You can't make fun of Jack for taking off.
Yeah, but I actually go to work.
Do you though?
Yeah.
That's debatable.
I've seen you at home a lot.
When? On the weekends?
I've seen you at home during the week.
On the weekends?
Something's fishy about you. I don't know what it is.
During the week.
I'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm. All right.
You'll be hearing from my lawyers.
$29 all-you-can-eat/drink tickets at the Coca-Cola. I think it's insane. Is that all season long?
You don't know how to.
In the Big Mac land, baby.
It's in Big Mac land, Bruno.
That's Big Mac land?
Yeah.
Yep.
I saw stuff at the Coca-Cola.
What else can I do?
Big Mac land, there's only 2 sections. It's all you can eat hot dogs. Me and Brad are going to go. Austin, if you want to go with us. We're going to do 9 by 9.
That'll be my first Cardinals game in like 4 years.
Yeah. Also, we're going to do 9 by 9. 9 sodas and 9 hot dogs.
First game in 4 years? You call yourself a Cardinals fan?
That's how pissed I've been at this team. Been a protest, really.
No, brother, you got to be a diehard.
It is Big Mac Lane.
If diehard fans will definitely, I'm showing my support because of how displeased I am with this team.
It's like marriage, Brad. You're married through sickness and in health, baby.
No. I'll tell you right now, the way this team is ran, it's disgusting. It is not Cardinals baseball. This is. I've been protesting this ever since. It's just.
Well, your protesting isn't working, brother.
It is not working.
Well, hey.
Well, now it is. We're in the rebuild. We're officially in the rebuild.
Hey, I'm okay if you say a rebuild, but when you lie to me, nope.
Hey, as long as they win 60 games, I'm cool with it.
We'll be lucky to get 40.
No way. We'll talk about that shit later.
60 games, and I win Brad's $10.
All I'm saying is I'm going to be up in those seats next to Zach and AP, and I'm going to look like Tim Robinson. 55 burgers, 55 pies, 55 shakes, 55 tacos, 55... Yeah, that's going to be me.
What about me? I want to go.
You're moving.
You won't go.
You go root for the Tampa Bay Devil Rays.
This summer.
You go root for the Tampa Bay Devil Rays.
I'll be gone.
This is for St. Louis loyalists.
Terrible. All right, well, that about wraps it up for the Lou Huddle. Thanks for stopping by, gents. Make sure to follow the Lou Huddle page.
Wow.
And ladies, thank you. Make sure to follow the Lou Huddle page on all platforms. Instagram is our most popular and our most posted on. Check out our TikTok for the upcoming Indy trip. That's going to be exciting. And, anybody got any other closing remarks?
No, again, just wanted to apologize for last week's episode. I hope it won't happen again. And
right.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if you guys showed up, we wouldn't have that problem.
You can apologize for the basketball segment, but the rest of that, it'd be great.
You talking about how we thought Randy Johnson was a closer?
All right. Thanks for stopping by, gents. And this was the Lou